Do you ever wonder why certain people seem to be drawn to you, while others remain distant? In this video, we delve into the fascinating connection between the people you attract and your true self through the lens of Stoicism. 1. Pay attention to other people. Focusing on other people is an important part of Stoicism and a key way to get the right people in our lives. The Stoics thought that our ties with other people show not only what kind of person we are, but also how we can grow and improve ourselves. Focusing on other people helps us show empathy, understanding, and kindness. We learn new things and make our lives better by seeing the world from different points of view. People who value variety, acceptance, and mutual respect may be drawn to this kind of open-mindedness and empathy. People who value kindness, giving, and selflessness are drawn to us when we help others. These people can help us with our projects by giving us a network of people who can work with us. Focusing on other people doesn't mean we forget about ourselves. The Stoics also thought it was important to take care of yourself and respect yourself. They knew that we can't really help other people if we aren't healthy ourselves. That is why we should combine focusing on others with focusing on ourselves. A person can't learn something they think they already know. This means that we might miss out on chances to learn and grow if we care too much about what other people think of us. Because of this, we should be humble, open, and interested when we focus on other people. Instead of trying to impress, control, or take advantage of others, we should try to understand, learn, and make a difference. There are many ways to focus on other people. It can mean really hearing what other people have to say, being interested in their lives, and helping them when they need it. It can also mean sticking up for other people, protecting their rights, and speaking up for what they need. Putting our attention on other people is a strong way to bring good people into our lives. When we care about others, help others, and treat others with respect, we make a good, supportive space that draws people with similar values and goals. 2. Give yourself time every day. We let the world and the people around us know that we value and respect ourselves when we take time for ourselves. People who value and admire our self-worth are drawn to us because we have self-respect. These people can help us on our journey and keep pushing us to put our health and personal growth first. We can do things that make us happy, peaceful, and fulfilled when we take time for ourselves. Some examples of these things are reading a book, going for a walk, meditating, or working on a skill. When we do these things, we give off a happy, content vibe that draws in people who share our ideals and interests. Taking care of our physical, social, and emotional health is another part of taking time for ourselves. Self-care like this is important for keeping our health and energy, which are both attractive traits. People who value and respect us and want us to do well will come to us when we put our health first. The Stoics thought that having limits was important to keep our time and energy safe. This means learning to say no to commitments and jobs that aren't necessary, and yes to things that are good for our mind, body, and soul. The Stoics also thought it was important to take care of yourself. They knew that we have to take care of ourselves first in order to help others and do our jobs. So take care of yourself by doing things like working out daily, eating well, and getting enough sleep. Solace, or being alone without being lonely, was also important to the Stoics. We can think about ourselves and learn more about ourselves when we are alone. This helps us find the right people to be in our lives. To bring the right people into our lives, we need to make time for ourselves. It lets us do the things we love, shows that we value and respect ourselves, and keeps our health and energy in good shape. Finding happiness in life is pretty easy. All you need is to change the way you think. 3. Change the way you think and feel. It's not things that bother people, but how they judge them. A Stoic believes that what matters is not what happens to us, but how we understand and respond to it. This quote sums up that idea. If we change the way we think and feel, we can change our world and the people we attract. In cognitive behavioral therapy, cognitive reframing is a method that involves changing how we think about a situation. This can have an effect on how we feel and act. The Stoics used this method to keep their cool and control their feelings when bad things happened. We can draw positive, strong, and helpful people by changing our negative thoughts and situations into neutral or positive ones. Instead of fighting or resisting things, the Stoics thought it was important to just accept them as they are. This doesn't mean we should be inactive or accept that we can't change what will happen. It means figuring out what we can control and what we can't, then putting our energy and efforts into the things we can control. The more we accept the present and the way things are, the more grounded, practical, and solution-focused people we can draw. Being grateful means noticing and enjoying the good things in our lives. The Stoics thought that being thankful was a key part of being happy and satisfied. Being happy and having plenty is possible if we focus on what we have instead of what we don't have. Positive energy like this can bring in kind, helpful, and grateful people. Being present and fully involved in the present moment is what mindfulness is all about. The Stoics thought that being aware of the present moment was important for having a good life. Being aware of our feelings, thoughts, and behaviors can help us understand and control ourselves better. People who are focused, purposeful, and respectful may be drawn to this level of clarity and discipline. Forgiving someone who has hurt us means letting go of our anger and hatred toward them. The Stoics thought that we needed to forgive others in order to stay calm and healthy. When we forgive others, we free ourselves from bad feelings and can move on with kindness and understanding. Kindness and understanding like this can bring in people who are caring, understanding, and willing to forgive. We can change our thoughts and mindset, and in turn, the people we attract by following these Stoic ideals and practices. But it's important to remember that changing our thoughts and attitudes is not a one-time thing. Instead, it's a process of constantly reflecting on ourselves and getting better. The happiness in your life rests on the quality of your thoughts, so be careful that you don't have any ideas that aren't in line with virtue and common sense. We can attract the right people into our lives and build meaningful, satisfying relationships if we watch what we think and try to have a good, positive attitude. Changing the way you think and feel is a strong way to bring good people into your life. Stoic ideas and practices like cognitive reframing, acceptance, gratitude, mindfulness, and forgiveness can help you develop a good attitude that will draw people who share your values and want to help you grow and be healthy. 4. Interests that everyone shares. Sharing hobbies is a big part of getting to know someone and making connections that last. The Stoics thought that the best way to live a happy life is to connect with other people through shared values and hobbies. We will talk more about the idea of shared interests and how they can help us see who we really are in this part. To begin, things we have in common can help us connect with others. When we do things we love, we easily meet people who love the same things we do. These people can make our lives better by being there for us, supporting us, and giving us ideas. If we like climbing, for example, joining a hiking club can help us meet other people who also enjoy the beauty of nature and the thrill of exploring. These shared events can bring us closer together and make us feel like we belong and are part of a group. Second, shared hobbies can show who we really are by showing what we value and what's most important to us. Engaging in pastimes and hobbies that we enjoy can reveal important things about who we are. For instance, if we really enjoy giving, it means we care about helping other people and making the world a better place. In the same way, reading shows that we value learning and growing as people. Because of this, the people we meet through similar interests can be like a mirror, showing us who we really are. Third, having similar hobbies can also be a good way to tell if two people are compatible. People are more likely to get along with us and form strong relationships if we have things in common. But if we are always at odds with the people around us, it could mean that we need to rethink our ideals and interests. For example, if we like competitive sports but always fight with our teammates, it could mean that we need to work on our teamwork or find a different sport that fits our values and style better. Having hobbies in common can also help us grow as people. We can learn new skills, see things from different angles, and expand our minds when we do things that push us out of our comfort zone and test our limits. For instance, if we like painting, taking an art class can help us learn new styles and techniques that will help us get better at painting and see things in a bigger way. Similarly, if we like to travel, learning about new countries and meeting new people can make our lives better by giving us new experiences and insights. It is important to remember that shared hobbies should not be the only reason people get to know each other. Sharing hobbies is a good place to start, but it's much more important to build relationships based on respect, trust, and understanding. The Stoics thought it was important to be kind and understanding to everyone, no matter what they liked or where they came from. So we should try to connect with other people in more ways than just sharing hobbies. 5. Strives and plans. Setting goals and aiming for them is like having a lighthouse that shows us the way through life. They show what we really want, what we really yearn for, and what our greatest goals are. And because of this, they are very important for drawing people who are like us. To begin, our actions and behaviors are shaped by our goals and aspirations. What we do, the people we meet, and the roads we take are all affected by them. We naturally seek out people who can help us reach our goals when we have a clear picture of what we want to accomplish. These people can help us get where we want to go by giving us advice, tools, and chances. For example, if you want to be a great business owner, you might be drawn to people who are creative, willing to take risks, and good at running a business. These people can help you reach your business goals by giving you useful advice, mentoring, and business connections. Second, our hopes and dreams show who we really are. They show what we want, what we're ready to give up, and what we value. Because of this, the people we meet through our goals and aspirations can teach us a lot about who we really are. For instance, if you want to make a positive difference in the world, you might be drawn to people who are caring, understanding, and aware of their effect on society. These people show you who you really are by reflecting your own goals and ideals. If our goals are based on bad emotions like greed, envy, or pride, we might draw people who make these emotions stronger. It's very important that our goals and aspirations are in line with who we really are and what we believe in. Stoics thought that our beliefs should guide our choices about what to do. So it's important to figure out what's most important to you and make sure your goals are in line with those things. When your goals are in line with who you really are, you will attract people who feel the same way. Think about what you can change and let go of what you can't. This is what the Stoics taught. So it's important to set goals that you can actually reach and let go of any results or expectations that you can't. Focusing on the things you can change will help you find people who admire your strength and drive. The Stoics thought it was important to enjoy the journey as well as the end result. That's why it's important to enjoy the way you get there as well as the end result. If you trust the process, you will find people who are just as excited and passionate as you are. The Stoics believe that life is uncertain and that we should be ready to change with it. Because of this, it's good to be open to new possibilities and flexible with your goals. People who like open-mindedness and flexibility will be drawn to people who are flexible. The Stoics thought it was important to help other people and work for the greater good. So it's important to make goals that help other people as well as yourself. People who value your kindness and giving will come to you when you help others. Our hopes and dreams are very important for finding people who are a good fit for us. They determine what we do, show who we really are, and affect the people we meet. The people we attract show us who we really are. They show what we believe, what we value, what we think, what we're interested in, and what we want to achieve. So, if we want to bring the right people into our lives, we need to put others first, take time for ourselves, keep a good attitude, do things we enjoy, and work hard to reach our goals.